Hey y'all, I'm alive. I'll be real with you. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get this video out today because I'm going to be honest with you. My day is already going to be kind of full a little bit, but on top of that, my internal arguments have decided I might just make this a two-parter. I do apologize for that. The reason is actually very simple. When I was really originally formatting this video, I kind of wanted to do it from two different perspectives. And those two different perspectives kind of clashed with each other, and it just didn't seem right. So at an ungodly almost 2 freaking a.m., oh my god, I am instead, as of now, making this first part now, and then going to give a similar video but with a different perspective later, sometime uh, later today, or the coming day, no, whatever. So this first of all, this whole two episodes are going to be about very simple, actually, graphics in games. Now, I have very mixed feelings on this because there are times where I like having high graphics, where a character look good. The catch though is that, in my opinion, you don't need high graphics to make a character look good. You just have to have a decent style, a different art to it. You have to have good paint colors. You have to have good colors. If the colors look like crap and your art style sucks, it doesn't matter that you have good graphics. It'll just suck, which sucks. How long until that word loses all meaning? I wonder. Now, like I said, originally when doing this, I wanted to go from two different perspectives. Well, I think the perspective I'm going to focus on first is the one I don't have much experience with, which is business mentality. Now, to those who actually do have majors, minors, or associate's degrees in business, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the large portion of the goal of a business is to make money. You need money. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure Stuffed Up Snivels here isn't wrong. Again, if you are someone with a background or in some kind of education in business, please correct me if I am. I would apologize. But I'm pretty sure you're supposed to make money. Again, I'm not an expert. I am not any kind of. I have no education in this, and my idea of a business venture that I've taken is sleeping or eating. None of these are really businesses, obviously enough. But here's the thing: is why go with the highest graphics you can when everything else sucks balls? To me, it's actually the most financial backwards thinking you could possibly have. Because instead of making more money, you've given away more money and made none of it back, really. I mean, honestly, stop and think about it. You pumped in, let's assume, just for the sake of giving a round number, let's assume you pumped out $10,000 for just graphics. Okay, on a video game, let's just say. All right. And let's assume you have a high enough budget to a point where, oh, we don't worry. Well, if your budget is so high, that means you should be able to put in times for everything, right? You should be able to put in high quality across the board, right? Well, if a lot of the games that have gotten released recently are anything to go by, apparently, no. No. Not what that means. For some reason. I don't know. The question that bugs my mind is, why continue to do it then? Especially when, and if there's anyone out there who's like a business, someone who's like going fresh into, we are a small company, we do not have tons of developers. Listen to what I'm about to say and please write it down. Or just record it or some shit. Send it to your buddy. What do you gotta do, okay? But you see, and this is a key detail here. If you want to make bigger money, all right, with games, then you have to take your focus of graphics, take that thing out back, and cap it. 6 times in the brain. Alright, that's what you gotta do. You gotta dome that sucker. Now. Not later. Now. Graphics are swell and good. They're great to have. But if your gameplay sucks, or your characters are trash, or Lord forbid, your gameplay is crappy or boring, there's no point in doing graphics. There's no point in caring about graphics. What you should be caring about is how long are you going to be able to keep the lights on? And how long do you have until you have to have a new job locked and loaded? It defeats the whole purpose. Graphics, lovely, sexy, beautiful sometimes, really great. Mwah. Never the detriment of everything else, though. Ever. Ever, ever. It's not worth it. It's more money lost than gained. It makes no damn sense, and there's no benefit to it. If anything, it just raises more questions of how are you still afloat? And that's it. It sucks to hear it, maybe. Maybe you're someone out there who's like, oh, I'm best at graphics, man. I'm so good, man. I can make anything good. Well, great. It'll be made to look good, but you better hope the rest of it is good too. Otherwise, that don't mean a dang thing, fool. It means nothing. It is meaningless, alright? Especially in a video game. Lord forbid. In a video game, there are two things. Two things here. Look. Two things. You mess up either of these two things, game over. Close your doors, lock up, walk away. It's already done and over with before you could even so much as speak a single freaking verse, word, sentence, line, and before you could have ever tried. You are dead on arrival, delivery, and introduction. Game over. They are. Gameplay sucks or is boring as all hell. That's flaw number one. If this exists, no amount of graphics will save your game or anything else in your game. It is all dead. 2. Gameplay. Some of you might have noticed that that's technically the same thing. Intentionally. Because that's the importance level of this shiz. You F up your gameplay. It don't matter what you got. You could have Zeus come down and friggin' spray his friggin' glory all over. Doesn't matter. You could have the Lord come down and say, all hail to this game. It is of thine. Doesn't matter. Oh, really? You got friggin' all of Egypt back in this game. Well, whoop the do. That don't mean shit. That mean nothing. Yay. Cool. Neat. Moving on. They'll go to something else. Guaranteed. They will go to any other game. That's how important gameplay is. Gameplay is a thing that makes, breaks, or decimates what you've made. It doesn't matter how cool the mechanics are. It doesn't matter how deep and intricate the character creator is. It doesn't matter how photorealistic and beautiful it all looks. It doesn't matter that it's a multiplayer game where you can play with thousands of your friends and cooperative anything. No. It could have freaking Queen Victoria jacking somebody off and no one's going to give a crap. Why? Because it sucked. It sucked. Simple as that. You can add whatever balls to the wall, crazy, imaginative, interesting, intriguing, or downright sensationalist thing you want. It doesn't matter if the game sucks. It doesn't matter if the gameplay sucks. If it sucks, it's dead. Dead. Game over. Alright? That's how important gameplay is. Some of you might be thinking, well, King, that's not really much of a business. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to get to that. I want to get to the business aspect of it. But I want to emphasize how critical this is. Now, from a financial standpoint, having the highest end graphics is stupid. Yeah, you blew your budget on making the game look pretty, which no one gives a crap about. Least of all gamers. Who are your target audience? Your target audience. And you want to burn your budget on something that your target audience can't care less about. Do I really need to go into that further other than just that? Do I need to? I would hope hell no. Will I? Lamentably, yes. We talked about how it's already a dumb financial decision because none of your target audience, your target demographic, your exact target for who you're trying to get this stuff to buy, they don't give an F about it at all. Well, what about board members, right? Board members. Well, here's the thing. The problem is you're not trying to sell to board members. You're not trying to convince board members to sell you or sell your product to at all, not even remotely. Do your sponsors really matter when it comes down to that? No, no, they don't. Because they don't pay for your games out the butt. They're not the reason that your business makes the money. No. They care that you make money, don't worry, and they'll give you a little kickback money as long as you meet their demands. The problem is their demands almost always are backwards, meaningless, useless, retarded, make no damn sense, and on top of all of that, as if none of that's hurtful enough, it will actually kill your job that you're trying to do. It will kill your money to take too much of what they say at its face value. Oh my god. It can incite a mass headache to listen to them because they don't know what makes money in game industry. They don't make your money in game industry. They're not the ones buying your games at all. So why put them so high above those who are actually your source of revenue? Those who are actually giving you the money, who are actually making sure that you have a business that is at least attempting to function. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't. But they do. In fact, they put too much faith into them to a point of where canceling out all of their actual target demographic for no good reason. No good reason. Okay. We've gone to that. We've gone to that now. This part pisses me off a little. Okay, ready? This is gonna hurt. Business. Part 3 of my hell. Now, I want to make sure I rehammer this down. I'm not a businessman. The closest thing I've done is come up with some potential business ideas that I don't have the money to execute if I wanted to. Yikes. Now, with that out of the way, here's some more businessness. Ready? Ready? Too bad. In the end, while yes, making money is one of the biggest focuses of a business, there's another thing that's not tied to the primary thing, but in my mind it should be because it keeps too many businesses afloat. No spending money pointlessly. Oh my god. Some of you might be confused saying, but okay, they don't do that. Surely they don't do that. I don't know they do. By going with the highest high-end, god-tier freaking sea, sweat, and blood dripping realistically graphics. Spoiler alert. They're spending money in the dumbest, most meaningless, most mind-boggling headache inducement area. And on top of all that, it's the one area where your actual money is coming from that no one gives an F about really compared to the actual important stuff. That is by definition a waste of money. What is the point and where's the benefit of spending tons of your budget on graphics than putting no budget and pretty much no effort into the things that actually matter. Spoiler alert. You talk to any gamer who actually gives a crap, I'm going to tell you right now, they are always going to choose a game that has better gameplay over a game that just has high graphics and crap everything else. That's unavoidable. That's common sense. That's basic. That's simple. It's stupid that no one else in big business has thought of this yet. None of them. How? It is absolutely maddening. Maddening that the idiot with no business history, no businesses started, no money made, no degrees, no nada, de nada. And I have already figured this out for some people who are supposedly extremely well off businessmen. The hell is wrong with you lot? You know what's the worst part? There are plenty of people out there who probably thinking this is an attack. No, no, it's just me showing how fed up and back crap I've been driven. This is my therapy. And the difference is, you know what would help me a ton when it comes to these kind of videos? Well, one, these obvious tactics to exploit people, if it stopped working, that would help a ton. Hell, this probably would have killed this video, and some of my other videos off already, if not for that. But here we are. It sucks the way that business is right now for game industry. It sucks. It's stupid. It makes no damn sense because it should be failing. But my other people are just making it work because I don't know. They don't respect themselves. They don't love themselves. I don't know. I don't know. If you figured out why people are allowing themselves to be done in like this, let me know because I don't get it no more. Ugh. All right. Now, yes, next video is going to cover a lot of the same stuff, but the difference is it's going to be less focusing on the business and remarking on why these financial decisions are bad or what makes these financial decisions nonsensical or how they counter each other. Next is going to be a bit more focused. It's going to be a little bit more positive, a little bit more potential is in the horizon type focus. It's also going to be coming from more the perspective of gamer instead of business now. I hope you will come check that video out. It should be sometime later today, maybe late today at worst case scenario. Also, starting the 26th, which is a Saturday, or not Saturday, I mean, a Thursday or Wednesday, I can't remember right now. I'll be out of town for like about, I think, 5 or 6 days, I don't remember. I hope to see you all again. Hopefully next week I will have a video out. If I don't, I might make some like short, small videos. I don't know yet. We'll see how that goes. Hope y'all laughed at me, laughed with me, maybe smirked at my own late night insanity, or just smirked in general. I like that. See y'all next time. All right. Bye.